Imagine standing on a tranquil beach, with the ocean stretching calmly before you. Hours later, that same ocean has swallowed the shoreline, rising by more than 50 feet. This isn't a fantasy, it's a daily spectacle in the Bay of Fundy. The sheer volume of water entering and leaving this unique bay stuns all who witness it. Here, the ocean truly rises like a monster, transforming entire coastlines in a matter of hours. It's a tidal dance unlike anywhere else on Earth. The bay experiences 2 high and 2 low tides each day, with just over 6 hours separating the extremes. This colossal tidal range creates a rare phenomenon known as the tidal bore. This isn't just a gradual swell, it's a wave, sometimes a series of waves, that pushes vigorously upstream against a river's natural current. Imagine a river flowing serenely towards the sea, suddenly forced to reverse its direction as a wall of water advances inland. This powerful surge isn't silent either. It often produces a deep, rumbling roar. This sound is born from the turbulence, the air trapped within the water, and the very friction of the earth beneath it. Few experiences capture the Bay of Fundy's raw power like witnessing or even riding a tidal bore. The Petit Kodiak Kodiak River, once silenced by a causeway, now experiences a dramatic resurgence. When the gates opened in 2010, the bore began to return, growing quickly from a ripple to a formidable wave. In 2013, a group of surfers set a North American record, riding this 1-meter-high wave for staggering 29 kilometers. Just next door, the Shubenacadie River offers another thrill. Tour operators lead rafting excursions, plunging visitors into the exhilarating rush of the incoming tide as it fills what were moments before dry riverbeds. Nowhere is the Bay of Fundy's sculptural force more evident than at the Hopewell Rocks. These towering sandstone formations, often called flowerpot rocks, stand testament to relentless tidal erosion. Twice daily, the ocean recedes, revealing their bases. This allows visitors to walk on the ocean floor and marvel at their sheer scale. As the tide returns, these giants become isolated islands. The water, filtering through cracks and attacking the base, carves their distinct shapes. A continuous transformation. Just a few years ago, a section of the famous Elephant Rock collapsed. This was a stark reminder that this natural masterpiece constantly changes. The story of Fundy's landscape reaches back 200 million years. This was a time when all land mass formed the supercontinent Pangaea. As the continent slowly pulled apart, rift valleys emerged, shaping this very basin. Volcanic eruptions during this period left behind basaltic rock, the kind that yields precious minerals like agate, amethyst, and even stilbite, Nova Scotia's provincial mineral. The geological layers here are also a treasure trove for paleontologists, revealing Canada's oldest dinosaur fossil and ancient reptiles nestled within carboniferous tree trunks. This dynamic geological heritage earns the Bay its place in the United Nations educational, scientific, and cultural organization Global Geoparks Network. Beyond its dramatic tides, the Bay of Fundy supports a vibrant, resilient ecosystem. While formal marine protection zones remain elusive, conservation efforts fight to safeguard its delicate balance. The funnel shape that drives the tides also concentrates marine life. This makes it a critical feeding ground for the critically endangered North Atlantic right whale. Fin whales, humpbacks, and various dolphins also frequent these waters. The vast mudflats, particularly in areas like the Minas Basin, create a unique intertidal habitat. These muddy plains teem with life, providing essential food for countless migratory shorebirds, making Fundy a vital stop on their arduous journeys. The human story of the Bay of Fundy stretches back centuries before Europeans arrived. The indigenous Mi'kmaq people knew it as Bakudabekik or open way. Their legends describe the tide as a bath for the mythical Glooscap. The Wallastokiyik people called it Wekwabjiduk waves at the head of the bay. The first European visitor may have been Portuguese explorer João Alvares Fagans, around 1520, though the bay appears on maps later. The French established the first permanent European settlement north of Spanish Florida in 1605 at Port Royal, with Samuel de Champlain naming it La Baie Francoise, La Baie Françoise. By the 19th century, the Bay of Fundy became a global powerhouse of shipbuilding, a testament to the ingenuity and daring of its people. Shipyards in communities like St. Martin's and Moncton produce some of the world's most celebrated vessels. Here, they built the Marco Polo, for time the fastest ship on the planet. They also built the William D. Lawrence, the largest wooden ship ever constructed in Canada. The bay also birthed the enigmatic Mary Celeste, a ship whose mystery endures to this day. This era also saw the rise of pioneering figures like Molly Cool, the first female sea captain in the Western world, who commanded vessels through these very waters. The immense power of the Bay of Fundy's tides was perhaps never more dramatically demonstrated than during the Saxby Gale of October 1869. This tropical cyclone coincided with a perigean spring tide. This created a devastating 2-meter storm surge that pushed the water level to an unprecedented 21.6 meters, or 71 feet. The storm unleashed widespread destruction, breaching dikes protecting low-lying farmlands in the Minas Basin and Tantramar marshes, sending ocean waters surging far inland. It remains the highest water level ever recorded in the bay, a visceral reminder of nature's formidable force. Today, the Bay of Fundy continues to thrive as a hub of activity and commerce. St. John, New Brunswick stands as the largest population center and a major port, serving industries from pulp and paper to oil refining. Hansport, Nova Scotia handles large gypsum shipments. Essential ferry services crisscross the bay, connecting communities like St. John to Digby or the islands of Grand Manan and Kempobolo to the mainland. From the powerful forces that sculpt its shorelines to the rich tapestry of life it supports, the Bay of Fundy offers a captivating glimpse into the dynamic relationship between land and sea.